Hey, welcome back to DieCash Cars. So today we are going to go over my top 5 best investments that you can make here in 2022. These are cars that are readily available at the retailers right now, so your Walmarts, your Targets, and you should be looking to pick them up at retail price. But before we begin, I will just say that I am not a financial advisor. I am not a wizard. I cannot tell the future, guys. I'm a collector just like you, and these are just my opinions, my perspective as far as what I think will grow in value moving forward in the future. So definitely do your own research before you drop your 401k on a bunch of these cars. So jumping right into it, my number 5 is first editions. 2022 is chock full of good first editions that you should definitely be picking up for your collection and holding for the long term. But the one that I would like to highlight, and I know I've talked about it on this channel before, is this one here. So this is the new for 2022 Toyota Tacoma in Smurf Blue. At least that's what I like to call this color. But this car was very hot when it came out. It was fetching $15 to $20 a piece. So obviously it's tapered down in value, but it's still worth the pickup if you can find it at your retail stores. I know a lot of these D and C case cars are still trickling into the smaller mom and pop grocery stores, Kroger's, Family Dollar, Dollar General, etc. So if you find it, pick it up, because if it does even a fraction as well as some of those 1987 Toyota pickup trucks from way back in the day, those are currently selling right now on the secondary market for around $15 to $20. So even if this did half as good as that, I mean, let's say this goes to like $10 someday in like 5 or 10 years, that would be an awesome growth in value. Number 4 on my list would be retailer exclusive pack offerings, and the highlight here would have to be this Target exclusive Nissan Skyline R32, R34 Nismo liveried 2-pack. A comparable for you guys again is the Nissan Skyline diorama set, so the one where we got the R32, R33, and R34 all in white. That's a prime example, guys. Retailer exclusive pack offering, Walmart. It's currently selling right now on the secondary market for $60 to $80. So I definitely see this one kind of following suit. Obviously, there's a lot of popularity putting these two with the R33 from the Walmart exclusive Boulevard set, which just makes a really nice trio. So you can't do that without this Target exclusive 2-pack. Number 3 on the list is a little bit of a combo, but first and foremost, it is the Red Line Club membership car for 2022, the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR in the Spectra Flame Blue opening hood premium RLC model, guys. Now I know what you're thinking, this car is readily available. You can buy it right now off the RLC website. As long as you buy another membership, you can get this car. It currently does not command a strong secondary market price at the moment. It's only selling for essentially retail, like $45 to $50. I've even seen people sell it all the way down at $35 just to get rid of it, which kind of brings up the question, why did you buy it to begin with? Because you can just buy the electronic membership now. You don't actually have to buy the membership card like years in the past. Nonetheless, guys, this is definitely a piece to get. The availability only should encourage you to at least pick up 1, if not 2. Long term, I feel like this car, just given how nice it looks, and again, this car is really nice. They did a really good job on this membership car. I definitely see it having value and interest in the future. I mean, just think about the Nissan Skyline R34 membership car that came out a couple years ago. Again, similar situation. There were essentially pre-ordered membership cars. You could have essentially bought as many as you wanted as long as you had the number of emails to set up accounts. And look at the price on those right now. They're going for $180 to $200 right now. So am I saying this is going to be a $200 car someday? Not necessarily, but I think it can definitely grow in value, at least more than what it is from a retail standpoint. The other part of this combo that I wanted to mention was the RLC membership itself, guys. So this year, again, no different than any other year, is chock full of good RLC releases. We're still awaiting the release of the yellow S2000 that is inspired by Ryu Asada's actual car. We're still waiting for the chrome R34 with the Nismo livery. I mean, those two cars alone should get you excited about getting membership, because that's how you're gonna get very sought after pieces to add to your collection, improve your portfolio, and use as trade pieces in the future to get other pieces that might fit your collection. Number 2 on my list is Hot Wheels ID, the final mix. So kind of questionable if this is a 2021 release or a 2022. It was announced earlier this year, 2022, that Hot Wheels ID was no longer going to be there. So I'm not sure if this was more of an end of 2021 release or not, but nonetheless, right now is the window that we have to find this final mix of Hot Wheels ID cars. And it's not going to be easy, because these were not sent to the Walmarts and Targets. These were sent to distributors and hobby shops. So I'm sure they're out there if they haven't been snapped up already, but we all definitely need to be on the lookout for these cars, because they are commanding crazy money on the secondary market. So right now, for example, this Lamborghini Aventador, I actually picked this up off eBay. I know I overpaid for it. I paid $80 for it, but I had to have it because I'm a huge fan of the Lamborghini Aventador, which I will note the reason why in a future video. The other piece is that, again, I am a huge Fast and Furious fan, so I'm just happy to see that this is another screen time car from the movie. There are some other major cars out of this final mix. For instance, the Automobili Battista, which currently sells for around $120 to $130 right now in the secondary market. You got the Back to the Future Time Machine with the new improved Hot Wheels ID wheels that never technically got their debut, which is currently, that car is selling for about $70 right now. There's also some other really neat cars like the Porsche Taycan and the McLaren F1 GTR that are all very sought after. The set as a whole, if you're able to find it, there's 12 total cars, fantasy as well as licensed, and that set currently, the latest sold on eBay is around $400 to $420. So again, it's going to be a very sought after set moving forward. I almost question, can it go any higher? I know I did see a set go not too long ago for $300. Now it's at $400. Is it going to go to $500 next? Is it going to be the next $1,000 Hot Wheels set? It's a big question mark, but nonetheless, if you find these anywhere out in the wild, definitely pick them up. And the best investment that you can make here in 2022, guys, the number 1 on my list definitely is in Pokemon Battle Styles. No, this is neither here nor there. The number 1 on the list is this right here. The Hot Wheels Honda Civic EK9 Super Treasure Hunt. Guys, this is one of the nicest Super Treasure Hunts I have ever owned. One of the nice Super Treasure Hunts I have ever found. I was blown away when I found it. When they had done sneak peeks of this through T-Hunted on Instagram and Facebook, I was questioning if Hot Wheels was going to get the yellow on this card just right, because again, they're doing a Spectra Flame of a signature color for the EK9, the Phoenix Yellow, and I was concerned they weren't going to capture it just right, but man, they nailed it on the head. We don't even need to wait for the Lamley Awards at the end of the year, guys. We all know this is the best Super Treasure Hunt of the year for 2022. We now know all 15 Super Treasure Hunts for the year, and none of them come close, guys. So from a value standpoint, again, this is selling right now on the secondary market for $100 a piece. That's 100x your original investment. So if you're able to find this and buy it for $1, guys, you can make 100x on that. That's better than most stocks, and you can't get that kind of return on investment instantaneously. So there you have it, guys, my top 5 best investments here in 2022. Again, stay vigilant. If you're out there hunting, make sure you're looking for these key categories if you're looking to add to your portfolio. Cars that are going to grow in value, cars that are going to, be sought after in the secondary market, guys, because these are the ones to have in your collection. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on DieCash Cars.